Hi everyone, my name is Hugo. I work with Respectaire. Today we are going to talk about the 5 best eco-friendly fibers to make clothing. To me, fibers and dyes have the most significant environmental impact when talking about sustainability in fashion. It's very hard, if not impossible, to know how and where your clothes were dyed, but it's very easy to know what fibers were used to make those. Basically, you just have to find a label inside each of your garment on which you'll see the fiber percentages. So today we'll be going over what are, in my humble opinion, the best 5 eco-friendly fibers to make clothing. It's just a summary, so if you want to know more about all the pros and cons, you can click the link in the description. Number 5 is organic cotton. No hazardous pesticides, insecticides, nor GMOs were used when cotton is certified organic, but it still requires a lot of water and is not very good for the soil. Number 4 is viscose from bamboo. So as a raw material, bamboo is very eco-friendly. It grows like a weed. It doesn't require insecticides or pesticides. It will grow more fibers per acre than anything else. But the viscose transformation process does require the use of 3 hazardous chemicals, which are sodium hydroxide, carbon disulfide, and sulfuric acid, which can be used responsibly, but as we speak, many viscose producers are not using it responsibly, which will cause pollution in the air and in the water. So we'll be going over this in another video and we'll have more information about that. When it is ready, you can click here or maybe here or here, I don't know, to get more information about that. Number 3 is Tencel. Similar to viscose, Tencel uses wood that is sourced from responsibly managed forest as raw material. A biodegradable solvent called NMMO is used for its transformation process, which is done in a closed loop system, meaning that 99% of all water used and all solvent used are used again and again. With Refibra technology, Tencel can also use cotton scraps as a raw material to move towards a fashion circular economy. We'll have also more information about that in a future video. Number 2 is linen, which is a fiber extracted from the flax plant. Its transformation process is 100% mechanical, so no chemicals are required for that. Flax is grown without the use or with very little insecticides and pesticides. Along with the fiber, you can also harvest the seeds for food and material for construction. Linen does grow here in Canada, but as we speak, no Canadian grown flax textile exists on the market today. Correct me if I am wrong. We just don't have the expertise to process the fiber into yarn, which are actually many steps, but eventually it could be done, which would make it a local fiber, and that would be awesome. Number 1. Hemp is similar to linen in the way that it's harvested and processed, but it will produce more fiber per acre. No insecticides, no pesticides, no irrigation but rainwater. Growing hemp is carbon negative and it actually regenerates the soil. Growing hemp is just awesome, and from what I could read and what I've heard, I think it's very possible that we have Canadian grown hemp textile within just a couple of years, and that would be the best. So that was my top 5. You'll notice that I did not include any plastic fibers into it. So polyester, nylon, acrylic. So even if these fibers are recycled and recyclable, every time you wash them, you'll still be creating microplastic pollution. And after you're done with it, and they'll most likely go to the landfill. It's going to create pollution again. So in my opinion, that's still a big issue. What do you think? What is your top 5? Do you think that we'll see Canadian grown hemp textiles in just a couple of years? And do you have to kill butterflies to make silk? Yes, you do have to kill butterflies to make silk.